Pokemaniacs! We're back on a Monday because I had quite a busy Easter holiday weekend. I hope you did too. We found product at a Target that was restocked last Friday late in the afternoon. I found out online on a local Pokemon, kind of like a chat if you will, and somebody said, hey, they posted to a Facebook page, hey, there's a Pokemon guy restocking right now at Target. Now it's almost a half hour from me, so I thought about it. I messaged the person. I was like, hey, is there a line? Oh, there's just like 2 or 3 people. I got in my car. I just trusted my gut. I said, I'll get there. There'll be something. And lo and behold, we finally found a first partner box in the wild at MSRP. We did not go to GameStop for this one. We got 2 of these bad boys. And we got 1 ETB, not 2. I saved one for the guy in line behind me because he was really excited because he also doesn't catch restocks because of the scalpers. Funny story. When I got this, saved one for the guy, chit-chatted, happy to get what I could get. I got a couple packs of One Piece. We didn't get anything from those, but we were leaving the store, and guess who was running in? The local scalpers. Well, they were too late, so love it. So sometimes those local Facebook or, whatever your internet server of choice, your social media of choice is, you got chats, you got Discord, you got all kinds of means that reach out to your local community, see if there's chats, where they try to help people find restocks to beat the scalpers. So it actually worked out pretty good. So we're going to actually start with the 2 Ascended Hero 2-packs. We've opened quite a few of these on the channel. If you guys haven't checked out those videos, check them out. We did actually open about 4 of these a while back. We should have recorded the video because we actually got an SIR. We pulled the Mega Halucha. So I currently have 4 SIRs, and I don't even think we've opened 100 packs. Like, that's really good odds. So first pack, let's see if there's any magic today in these 2 packs we got. Again, I've never gone to this Target store before for a restock. It just so happened that, where I was in my day, I thought, you know what, I can get there. Got there, and lo and behold, there was still product. It was fantastic to see. So definitely really happy with that because, like I've told you guys in the videos I've done about Ascended Heroes, you just can't find it unless you're first in line or waiting to wait in line for hours during the week when most of us have work or you have school or you just have life and you can't stand in line for hours. But I'm very excited. Hopefully today we can get some good hits. That is such a cool card. That is a cool card. Charmander, Psyduck. That's a cool Psyduck too. And we have actually pulled the Psyduck illustration rare in this. Hopefully you guys checked out that video. So nothing in this one. That's kind of crappy. So, and these coins, I've got like a whole bunch of them. It's just too many coins. But so hopefully you guys have been lucky with Ascended Heroes. It's been out for a little while. I do know in my city it's very hard to find because scalpers are all over it all the time. They're hunting through chats on social media. They're calling all their pack of friends. They're finding out when restocks are out and about. And it was just great to see that I was able to beat the scalpers. It's always fun when you can do that because they usually get there pretty early in most restocks. They wait for hours. They don't have a job, it seems like, or they work at night all the time. I don't know. Look, to all their own, but I just don't agree with it. It's just crazy. So I personally love Ascended Heroes. It's what I'm buying right now. I'm not buying a lot. If I see something out, I'm buying 1 or 2. I just don't have the amount of money I used to spend for Pokemon. So far we're 0 for 3. We've had some pretty crazy luck with Ascended Heroes, and then we've had some pretty bad luck. So this is the last of the second 2-pack. Let's see if we can get anything. That is a really cool Dratini card. Snorunt, Meowpadoo, Weepinbell, Bayonet. Woo! We got an illustration. Okay, I've already pulled a small while, but we'll take it. We will take it. We will take it. It's a hit. We got a hit, so not a total loss. It's probably like a $5 card, give or take. So, I mean, it's a card it's a cool card, but we already got it. So I think it's like one of the first times I've ever gotten a duplicate in Ascendant Heroes. So we are going to go to a different direction now and open our first partner box. This is the second one we've ever opened. If you haven't checked out the video where we got another one for the first time, we actually had one that I probably shouldn't have gotten, but I just never thought I'd find one in the wild, because these are very hot items. They're probably going over $60 at market right now. MSRP is like $15. Yeah, it's crazy. You got the cute little stickers. So I was extremely happy to see that they had, I think I got the last one actually, because again, I drove the half hour to get there. So I was incredibly happy, and I said, you know what? I'm glad that I drove the almost 25 to 30 minutes to a store that I don't even think I've ever been into that Target. I know where it is. It's almost a half hour from home. I got 2 Targets that are much closer. So I took a chance. Hopefully it'll pay off. We've only got an illustration rare so far, but we still have an ETB to open, so hopefully those Ascendant Hero packs or something good in there. What do we got for nothing? We got nothing for Mega. It's been a while since I've opened Mega. I think since the last time we opened our first partner box. I like Mega Evolution. It's just, I've opened so many of them. There's just, I'm chasing a lot of cool cards with Ascendant Heroes. You got the other Pikachu that I don't have, which is exploding in price for some odd reason. I don't know why. I personally like the terrestrial, or whatever it's called, Pikachu that we pull with the pinks and the crown. I think that one's a much better looking card, but it's not nearly as expensive as the other Pikachu, which is kind of, oh, I don't think I have this Sacred Charm. But again, this is from Phantasmal, so it's probably only worth like $1. I was hoping we pull another Zard, but maybe someday. Not gonna hold my breath, and I should have kept that Charizard that I sold for $500. It's now over 700, approaching 800. I don't understand why, because so many people pulled that card. I don't know. It's a Zard. So let's see if we can get. We pulled. I forgot what. We didn't pull the Gen 1. So if we pull the Gen 1, that would be fantastic, because each of those Gen 1s are approaching $30. So I think the Bulbasaur, or I'm sorry, the Squirtle is over 30, I think. Ah! We got it! Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes, we got the Gen 1s! This does look centered. Yes! We got the Gen 1s, baby! Woo, doggy! Looks a little off-center. And the Squirtle is the most expensive. Yes! Of course, the Squirtle's off-center. Only the Bulbasaur looks like it's centered. So, this will not get a 10. I'm sure it'll get a 9, but I mean, at this point, the 9's probably only going to be worth like $50. So by the time you pay all the money for shipping and the fee for grading, it's truly not going to be worth it. Yeah, and the Charmander's off-center, but the Bulbasaur looks pretty centered, which is weird. You would think they'd all be the same, but nope. I mean, look, the Squirtle's pretty close, but I would rather try it on it. I can kind of see that it's off-center, so. But we got them. Absolutely fire. Yes! And I don't know if I showed you guys that. So, thankfully, we got the Gen 1 starters. Let's go. Now, our ETB. We're rolling right along. Now, if you guys are paying attention to Pokemon news, currently, the Pokemon Center has not done a drop in like over 2 weeks. Any day they could drop the, I think it's Chaos Rising, the Mega Greninja set, basically. It's a carbon copy of the Japanese set. That should have released, but then on that day it was going to release, there was that stabbing in the Japanese, one of the Pokemon centers in Japan, and nothing has happened since. Now, I know the Pokemon Center in America has got nothing to do with Japan, but I guess as, you know, to pay their respects and whatnot, they just aren't doing much. I don't know. If there's something else going on, drop me a comment. But I haven't really followed it too closely, but I think it's been pretty quiet since that stabbing. So we're going to take this Zekrom promo out. I think it's worth around like $7, give or take. Of course, it's completely off center, but it is a beautiful, beautiful promo card. Awesome promo card. So, yeah, that's one of the perks with getting an ETB is you get the promo card. And, you know, a lot of people chase the promo card because they want to get one in a PSA 10. So, if you get multiples, you might find people that buy them if they look clean. So, we have got 9 packs. Let's give it a go and hope we can pull some magic. Again, I could have bought 2, but I said, I don't want to spend that much. And, hey, you know, there's a guy behind me. I'll leave it for him. And, you know, I feel that you don't buy it all at once. You don't become a hoarder, a scalper. You save some for the rest of the people out there, and it'll come back to you. Usually it does anyway. I feel that way. That's a cool card. First pack. Okay, we got an EX, a Mega Feraligatr. We've already pulled this card. So technically it's a hit, but it's an EX. It's not really a hit. You guys know how I feel about EXs. They're worth like $1. You know, it's a cool card. Say, you know, not just nothing. You got something. And I think EXs are like 1 out of 4 packs, actually. Something crazy like that. So you'd think they'd have a little more value, but Mawile. We just pulled the Mawile illustration rare. Hollow. The next Pokemon set, again, is going to be the Chaos Rising. I wonder if the Pokemon Center is going to drop pre-order soon. I think I'll definitely get those. I'm just going to get the ETBs. I'm not going to get anything else. Because it's similar to the same size, give or take, of Phantasmal Flames. The chase card is going to be the Mega Greninja. And it's not going to be a very expensive set besides the Mega Greninja, as far as I can tell. So, there will be plenty of product available. Another EX. That's not a good sign. I mean, we got our first starter pack. That's kind of the biggest thing for today, because, you know, that's approaching $90-ish in value. So, still got a few packs to go. Let's see if we can get lucky and pull something interesting today. It would be nice to get a card that we don't have. At this point, I'm just hoping for an SIR. Nothing. We got the Pokeball, or, yeah, is that the Pokeball version? And the Hollow. So, this is not turning out to be a great ETB, but we still have, I think, 5 packs left. And the value of the ETB is over like $120. And you buy them for like 60 plus tax. So they're pretty much doubling in their value. Which is crazy, because so many people are keeping Ascended Heroes sealed because they know how crazy the prices are going to be for Prismatic. I feel that Ascended Heroes is going to be the best Pokemon set of all time, give or take. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, a Numel. Okay, we got an illustration rare. I don't think I have a Numel. So we added a new illustration rare. It's a cute card. I'm sure when people grade it, it'll be, you know, over $100. This is actually quite centered. Maybe a little bit, yeah, it's thicker on the top, thicker on the bottom. Cool card. It's a very cool card. You got the volcano in the background. Kind of reminiscent of the Entei from Crown Zenith, but I think that has a volcano in the background, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got an illustration rare so far out of our ETB and 2 EXs. So let's hope we've got some more heat What I would really like to get is the poster collection with the Mega Lucario. That I'm hoping to get lucky and maybe find this week. And they go for $60. They're selling for over $120 because I believe the Mega Lucario card is playable and in competitive decks. So there's more of a premium for just that card and that particular poster collection. If you guys didn't watch the other video where we opened a poster collection, the Mega Gardevoir one, that was absolutely insane. That was probably the most fun and the best opening we've had in Ascended Heroes, so check out that video. We did very, very well. So we got 3 packs left today. Trying to make this quick, not babble as much, so you guys can actually, you know, see some of the cards, have some fun. We'll shoot the breeze a little bit in between, of course. And the new One Piece set is actually, I think, officially out. If not this week, it was last week. What do we got in this pack? What do we got in this pack? No. Nothing. Alright, we're down to the last 2. Hopefully, we can get something. Because we've only got an illustration rare. I almost contemplated seeing if anybody would trade an ETB for the Mega Lucario poster collection, unless people have multiples. I don't know. I think in the long run, the ETBs are going to have more value, or it'll be pretty close, because it is a cool card with the Mega Lucario. It's kind of like it's one of those Mega Attack rares. Nothing. Alright, we're down to our last pack. I should have grabbed the other ETB. Oh, we could get heat in this pack. Let's see. Again, I'm extremely happy we got the first gen starters in our first partner box. So let's see. I'm hoping one of these days we can pull a God pack, because I've seen people pull them a lot. A fairy. Ooh. I think we've already pulled this. We did already pull the Mega DNC attack rare. Darn it, there's so many attack rares and we pulled one we've already gotten. But I'll take it. Yeah, it is. It turned out to be a good ETB. The Mega DNC Mega Attack Rare. Beautiful card. It's our second time we've pulled it. But we'll take it. We will take it. These Mega Attack Rare cards are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looks fairly well centered too. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah, it might be pretty well centered. What do you guys think? That is a very, very cool card. It looks better when you hold it right up to the light. So yeah, it was a pretty decent ETB. Nothing too crazy, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you've been able to open or find any Ascended Heroes ETBs. Again, they're going up in value, so the scalpers are totally going after them. So if you could find some, keep them sealed for your sealed collection. Open a couple, have fun. Let me know what your hits are. We'll see you in the next one. Woo!